Hi everyone, welcome to Crafty Tuesday. I'm Christy Hickey and I am live on MajicMixx. And if you've not seen our videos before, you can go to MajicMixx on Facebook and join the group. Hey Sherry, how are you? I'm running a few minutes behind this morning, or this afternoon I should say. It's 1 o'clock here. Just had a last few minute things to take care of, but I'm glad to see you, and I hope y'all will like this show today. I actually have two for you. They were so cute. I thought about breaking it up and do one today, and I'll have something planned for next week already, and I thought, no, I can't do it. They're just too cute. So we're going to do two today that probably won't take very much time on either one of them. Hey, Aunt Dot, good to see you. We finally got some beautiful weather here. The cold snap went through and we've got sunshine today, so makes everybody in a little bit happier mood. I went to the Dollar Tree this morning. I love going in there. And the employees there are so helpful. That's where I got two. That's when I decided, yes, we're going to go ahead and do the second one today. So I've started on, and I'm glad I did, because the directions that, let's see, that goes with this one. The directions aren't, I had to do some tweaking. Let's just put it that way. And this is almost through. If you can see this, I'll take glue should be dry enough by now. A flip-flop coaster. Isn't that just too cute? And I have it taped because the glue that I got does not set quickly. So I tried hot gluing and it wouldn't stick, of course, because it's one piece is a non-porous subject. But so if you do this, make sure you get some glue that sets quickly. But I just thought that those were just too cute, and I'll have to get the wine glass. But we're gonna make one. This is an almost finished product. It still have the tape on it to keep it in place, but we're going to do one of those. I think we'll go with that first. And I'm going to put the camera down. There we go. Yes, I still have last week's painting mess on here. I did find these flip-flops at the Dollar Tree. I was shocked. I was like, it's February, y'all have flip-flops already. And they have some really cute designs. If you're not able to find the flip-flops with designs, you can certainly paint whatever you want to on them and make sure you seal it, okay? So these are the other ones I thought we would make a coaster out of. And I got the largest flip-flop they had because this is the area that you're going to be cutting, this area here. And you need it pretty wide for your glass to sit on it. But let's see. How are we going to start this? Okay. I ended up finding a coffee cup that was a good size. But first, what you're going to do is you're going to take your strap off. And the easiest way I found to do that was to cut an X by each one. Now, some of you might be able to pull it through. I could not. That's why I just said, well, I'll just cut it. Don't cut down this way in your strap, okay? Do not cut down this way. Only crossways and going up towards the toe. This one I cut on the side. And this razor blade's not the best. It doesn't have a safety on it. So we've got 1, 2. We'll do this one. Hey, Kelly. There you go. So that's the flip-flop without the strap on it. And here's your strap. We're going to lay this to the side for a minute. And take my coffee cup. And you want to go right below that hole for the strap that goes in between your toes. Now, if you can, find one that will take, see, you can see just a little bit of the flip-flop. I tried to find, if you have a circumference, that would be ideal for this, because you really want as much surface as you can get in case you have a wine glass or, you know, a glass that's, what's up with this? It was working a while ago. It's a little larger. So okay, so we have our little circle, and I tried to cut this out with my scissors, and these are a really nice pair of scissors, but this rubber is just too thick, and it was very frustrating. So I ended up going with the razor blade, and just make sure you get one that has a safety mechanism in it. And it'll take a couple of times of going around in a circle. Just take it slow. And if you can, go on the inside of your line. You know, if you don't, it's okay, because we're going to clean it up with the scissors anyway after we cut the circle out. And at first I thought, this is not cutting, but it did. It cut. And you have to kind of push down a little bit too. A little bit harder. See, the razor blade's going in deeper this time. And you want to hold your razor straight up, because if you hold it this way, it's going to cut that way. If you hold it that way, it's going to cut that way. So try your best to continuously hold your razor in a straight position. I mean, all's not lost if you get off a little bit. You just need to make sure that the rest of it is the same. And I'll clean that up with the scissors. See how the razor's going in a little bit further each time? I know it's a little bit slow, but you know, you'd rather it go slow than too fast and mess up. We're almost through it. I'm gonna have to clean that up right there. Hey, Patty. You get to join us today. Yay. Patty is another artist and a wonderful artist and crafty person. She likes to repurpose furniture. She does an awesome job. We've been friends for quite some time now. Let's see. I'm going to start over here. We're going to make a coaster out of these flip-flops. And make sure you get some glue that sets up quickly. It will give you less headaches. We're almost through cutting this. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we have a little round disc and I'm going to clean this up. Just going to take the scissors and go around in a circle. Clean it up a little bit. Clean up the edges. See, I didn't cut all of the ink off of it, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm just cutting it away. I'm going to make it all even all the way around. And I thought about, I just don't like raw edges on a lot of things. And with this one here, I'm so excited that you're here, Patty. I love all of y'all attending. I really do. I like the interaction and I hope you enjoy it too. But I don't like raw edges. It's just me. It probably wouldn't bother a lot of you, but personally, I don't like raw edges. So what I thought about doing is taking this laundry rope. When this glue sets, I'm going to, well, first off, I'm going to find some glue that sets really quickly because waiting 10 minutes is not going to work for me. But I thought that would be really cute wrapping this in rope. It would give a nice finish. You could do 2 rows of it and it would be really pretty. So now that we have this, you're going to take your strap and cut off you're going to cut this off, this tongue. And I tried to do this with the scissors too, and it just, this is just way too hard. Way too hard for me. And I've got some pretty good strength, so. All right, so that's cut off. And let's see. We'll finish this one. You want to put your strap that sits pretty with the design, okay? So make sure that your design is straight, pleasing to the eye. Now see, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Because this is the top. Okay. Now what I did find that worked, I got this at the Dollar Tree. This says super glue, but it said takes 10 minutes for it to set up. So what I'm going to do here is take the clothespin. I'm not even going to put any glue on this. I'm just going to take the clothespin and pin it in place. Okay. Okay. So I have it where it's pleasing to my eye for the design. Take your strap, push it up a little bit. And then mark on the side where you want the strap to stay. And I'm going to take this black magic marker and I'm going to mark here on the flip-flop because that's where I want the strap to go. And then on the strap, I'm going to mark it in a kind of like a half moon. So that's where I'm going to cut it. And this cuts real easy with the scissors. So it gives you like a half moon. Now the trick is you want both of your straps to be the same length, right? And you want them in the same position. So take your coaster and turn it towards you, pick it up, look at it, eyeball it as to where you want the straps to go. Yeah, it would have been a breeze if I had some glue that tacked up really quick. So I'm going to do the same thing with this side. Mark the flip-flop. So that's where I want it to go. And the strap too. Hey Pam, how are you today? I hope you're feeling better. Been under the weather for a little while. Pam's in Kansas, y'all. You know she's getting some rough weather over there. So that's what we have. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the straps. And if you do this, where's it at? I'm going to take a couple of strips of tape. That way, when I glue these on, all I have to do is tape them in place. I'm going to put a dab right there. Ooh, this stuff smells. Put it in place. Take the tape. And hold that down. Need a bigger piece of tape. That's one thing about live, y'all. You get to see it all, don't you? There's no editing. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that, Pam. That's great. It's been a long road, hasn't it? I hope he continues getting better. Oh, I need the tape. So So I'm going to cut a big piece this time. All right. We have the glue on there. I'm going to put it in position. Tape that thing down. It's not going to sit right because of the clothespin. Where's the other one? Wonder, I did this one about 12:30. That one should be plenty dry by now. Let's see, where's my wine glass? Let's try it. I'm going to take the tape off. It's still a little tacky. It's not completely set up. But isn't that just too cute? You need to make the bottom as large as you possibly can. So get the biggest flip-flop you see out there. You can see this one is a little bit, I can't pull it all the way up because it's the clothespin is stopping it, but that one's a little bit larger. So isn't that just too cute? Flip-flop coasters. Okay. Let's do the next one. The next one is real short, cute. I got this, let's see, this idea came off of the Better Homes and Gardens site. And the next one came off of YouTube. There's a young girl by the name of Kelly. She does Kelly's Creations. She does a lot of Dollar Tree crafts. I'm gonna clean my mess up here. And I ran across her this morning. I thought, well, that would be really cute. So I took her idea, but I've put a twist, my own twist on it. Okay. You'll need, these are 5x7s, and I picked them up from the Dollar Tree. You can get any size you want to. I chose 3 of them, okay? And we're going to make a shadow box out of it, all right? So I'm going to take the 3. You can take 4 if you want, but I thought 3 was sufficient for this. And choose the item that you want to put inside the shadow box. They had some really cute coasters there today. And I selected this one. It says, do what you love, love what you do. Isn't that just too cute? That is. So that's what's going to go on the inside of the shadow box with a couple of embellishments. So what we want to do, I've got a couple ideas over here that y'all can help me decide which background to do. And one of the first things we want to do is to take your frames apart, okay? If you go with 3 frames on the first, let me think for a minute, on all 3, take the backing and the metal and the glass out. You're only going to need the glass for one frame. And you'll only need the backing of one frame. So here's our glass and here's the backing. And here's one empty frame. We're going to go ahead and take these off. These are fairly easy to come off. When you're selecting your frame, you want to make sure that the fronts are level. This is almost level. So what I'm going to have to do is make sure that I glue the outside here, because what's going to happen is they're going to stack on top of each other like this, okay? And so I want to be mindful as to where the glue is going. If your frames on the front were perfectly even, and they did have those there, it's just that there wasn't anything that went with this. The gold, the silver, they have really pretty copper, but the copper frame was only available in a 4x6, and that wouldn't have worked for the coaster. It was just a little bit too big. So I thought, okay, I will make this work. So we've taken all the backing, all the glass out of each frame. And now we're going to, this is going to be my top frame, all right? This is going to be the bottom. On the backing, we're going to take this, hey Susan, glad you joined us. I'm going to take this thing off. We don't need it on here. Unless you want to sit it somewhere. I'm probably going to hang it, so I'm going to take this off. I say I'm going to take this off. Oh, I see what's happened. It wants to tear. Okay, that's all right. I can fix that. So going to be the back side. Touch it up with a little bit of black paint. On the front here, all right, we want to cover the back of it, okay? So this is what I've selected. What I had handy here at home was the brown felt, which the coaster shows up really pretty. So that shows up really pretty. And I have some feathers that I thought would be really cute embellishment in here, and glue some of those around, okay? So that's the dark felt. And I have the light felt. Which shows up pretty too with a few of the feathers. And let's see. Yeah, really, what did we do before Dollar Tree? We probably spent more money than we should have elsewhere. Now this cork, y'all, I got this roll of cork at Home Depot several months ago, and y'all know that I have used it several times for different types of crafting. and it was quite a large roll for around $10 or $15, and it's like contact paper. It has the sticky stuff on the back. I love it, and I've made all kinds of things with it. But this was kind of cute too. I have just enough on this scrap. See, that's cute. The thing is these feathers, they don't show up. Well, that one shows up pretty good. I'm going to have to hot glue those in. I thought that was really cute. Here we go. We'll go this way. That way. That would be cute, don't you think? If you go with the cork, it'll kind of tie in all of the browns together. Okay, we'll put these back. And what we're going to do is put these to the side. And I'm going to measure this. Now with this having the self-adhesive on the back, I'm not going to have to worry about gluing. Gluing this part anyway. Coming up February 1st at the Island Art Association, I'm going to start giving fluid art lessons. It's on Friday morning at 9:30. Will last till 12. It'll be on the 1st of February, the 8th, and then the 15th of that month. And we're going to do different techniques. We'll do at least 2 different techniques each Friday. And I want to make sure I get this on here straight. So y'all know how tacky contact paper is. There. Okay. And we'll turn the hot glue gun on. Get that. Okay. So we're going to glue that in. While we're waiting for the hot glue gun, I'm going to take these. We'll need one there. And we're going to glue in the glass. And you want to make sure your glass is clean. So get you some Windex or some alcohol. I like using the alcohol for small pieces of glass. I'm a little scattered out. I started another painting the other day, and it's big. It's a big painting. And I've got it over there on my other work table that I usually use for the drying table. But that's where I started painting, and so things are kind of here and there and a little bit of everywhere. And, you know how it goes. Creative people, I saw something not too long ago. To other people, it looks like we have messes everywhere. But what it is it's ideas that we have everywhere. And that's why it is helter-skelter sometimes, right? Things are just everywhere. Okay. You want to make sure your glass is pretty clean, because when you glue all this together, you're not going to get it out unless you take, well, we could take the back part. That's what we could do. I won't glue the back. I'll just put those metal clips back in. And that way, if you ever wanted to change it out, it would be there, very easy for you to do. Okay, I think that's sufficient. So we're going to put this back in here, and I'm going to glue it instead of putting the metal tips back in it. The reason why I'm not putting the metal tips in there is because you would be able to see them. Now, where's our glue? And for this, I'm just going to put a little dab in each corner. Okay. All right, so that's our first one. Now we're going to go on to the second one, and the second one is not going to have anything in it, okay? Let me go down here and see what y'all are saying. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Carmen. Patty says, don't straighten up any of your messes. I know what you mean, Patty. I went into my craft room, or my storage craft room, a while ago and just was like, oh my gosh. I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? So the second one we're going to glue on top of the first. And because I was determined to make this work and didn't follow the rules that said make sure you get a frame that is level in the front, I'm going to have to be real careful about where and how much glue I put on here, because I don't want it to seep out. And I think just kind of spot it. Still have registration open for the Fluid Art Convention that's going to be held in Orlando, August the 30th through September 2nd. You could pick out any days you want to go, or all 4 days. If you go to the website, and I have the website address on the description for this video today, it's www.pouringartistplural.com. Look and see and sign up for your classes and for your registration. They're may still be rooms available through the site. And if you book through the site, you'll get a discount on the hotel room there at Holiday Inn. And it's a really nice hotel. And that's where the convention is going to be held at too. So I've put this on top. Okay, lift it up. So we have 2 layers here. It looks pretty even. There's not any glue that's oozed out. That's good. Now for our last piece, got to, oh, it's got a piece of cork on the back here. This is a coaster from Dollar Tree. So let's see. We're going to put some feathers on here, dress them up a little bit. Let's see. I wanted to get 3. Odd numbers are always good. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. We have a big brown fluffy one. That would be cute. Okay, I think that's going to work right there. Yeah, okay. So our cork is glued on the back. And I'm going to glue these feathers on real quick with a little bit of hot glue. Where's the popsicle stick? Here we go. Don't you just love how that hot glue gets these little spider webs everywhere? We are just about through. Okay. And I'm going to use hot glue on this because the back side is cork and I'm gluing the cork, so it should be fine. But like I said, you could do these little shadow boxes in anything that you wanted to do. Bring it down a little bit more so we can read all the words there. Okay. This goes in here. And because I want the possibility of being able to change this out, I'm just going to insert these metal things back in here. And if you can find the original hole, they go back in pretty easy. But if you're having to make a new hole, you're going to have to push a little bit. And that one's just being stubborn. There we go. One more at the bottom. I hear the birds chirping outside. That was an original hole. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up and look at it real quick. It's not glued to the other piece yet, but that's what we have. So now, take this off, make sure that it stayed in place. The little feather got caught. And we're going to apply some glue. Okay, this is our first piece, our second piece, and we're fixing to put the third piece on top. And you can do as many of these frames as you want. If you wanted to do four depth, it's totally up to you, depending on what your embellishment is. You know, sometimes you might want one that's a little bit thicker. And I'm just barely putting a little bit, but it's going to be scattered because I do not want it to leak from the sides. Okay. All right, here we go. Last one. Making sure that it's on here straight. There we go. That is just too cute, y'all. Something is not. Oh, I see. I'm going to have to turn it upside down after the show because the glass is not stuck to it totally. But that'll give you some idea of what you're looking at. So that is our two crafts for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I really appreciate y'all being here. I probably spent maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, already had the feathers. Probably less than $6 because I had to get the glue and a new razor for that little craft. And our flip-flop coasters, I will finish up once the glue has stuck really well and post pictures to MajicMixx so y'all can see the finished product. But these are going to be really cute. They are. They're just going to be really cute. And what girl, I think these need to be wider circle. This is a wider circle. That's what you want. So keep your circle wide. Measure your wine glass. Make sure you've got enough width. And cut your circle out. And then take your straps, cut them, and apply them. Get you some good glue, though. I really appreciate everybody tuning in today, and give some thought to joining the fluid art classes. Me too, Patty. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate everybody coming here today. Take care. Love and hugs to everybody. And I'll see you Thursday for fluid art. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but it'll be fun. Okay. Bye for now.